Got him. We can got him.
How high would be too high of a body count to where you would think guys might reconsider getting married to them? Like, that's a little too high. Can we get a number?
I think more than 20.
More than 20?
Yeah, I think more than 20. Like, about marriage, more than 20, yeah.
What about you?
I'd say like 100.
Name something you've been wishing for years your husband would do. Oh, Jim?
Make me come.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Whoa! No, she did not! Oh my god! Here, just check my balls.
Guys, you can tell that this has been brewing for some time, and it just goes to show you clearly that women don't get with guys that are their first choice, and they settle for beta males when they have no other options of the guys, the hunks that are at the top that will never pick them. And then the guys that are losers and guys that don't understand their value that will deal with these types of women, not understanding that they're all totally out of oxytocin and that craving that she's looking for, and, you know, her getting off. That shit is very difficult for her, not just with this guy that's not aroused and attracted, but any guy in general, because she's probably been passed around more times than that joint at the Snoop Dogg concert.
I was getting stuffed and filled like a goddamn Oreo. Okay?
Cooked.
With the way my dating life is going right now, I feel like I'm gonna be single for a long time. Like a long time. I literally just cannot stand. I cannot stand these vanilla ass men. You're boring. You don't intrigue me. And at this point, I'm like losing faith in all men. I just feel like they all want one thing. And if that's what you want, I'm the wrong bitch.
That sounds like a Paramount issue, honestly. It sounds like you've had too many experiences and you're starting to lose the spark, and you don't have the same arousal and attraction when you give up that box. And I think that is the thing.
Go somewhere else. I cannot tell another man what I like to do on my free time. I can't do it. And I don't give my attention to anybody. And when I'm finally like, oh, like, he's cute, like, let me talk to him. You're boring! You suck. And I feel like from past experiences, I have the tendency to pick the shitty ones.
AKA guys that I let smash, that I were aroused and attracted by, that were way out of my league.
So, like, I'm just gonna stay away. I'm done. I'm logging off. No more for Bella right now. And yeah, maybe I do get a little bit jealous when I see couples out in public. I'm like, damn, that looks nice. Haven't had that in a long time. When is it my turn? When is it my turn? At the end of the day, it's not my plan. So we're just chilling.
Ma'am, I hate to break it to you, honestly, because that's cope. And the true reason is it's actually you. It's not the guys, because anything that's worth value doesn't stay on the market for long. So if you're still out in the dating market, still out in the street, and guys have returned you to sender, AKA back out to those streets for you to wander again, then you probably don't have as much value as you think you do. So it's not the universe. It's not that it's not for you. The truth is you just don't qualify for what you're looking for. And if you were to get one of these guys, the guys that you want, your prototype of guy that you can build, your building ninja, would you be able to keep that man around? And do you know what is required of that guy? 9 times out of 10, you don't.
Stop normalizing your husband hating you. Stop it. I see a handful of videos every single day of women on this app and the other being silly, being goofy, being themselves, and their husbands having just fucking disdain for them. And it's visible. I can see it, you can see it, she can see it, and it's just this like, ha ha ha, my husband finds me so annoying. No. If my husband is not obsessed with me 99% of the time, I won't have him.
Ma'am, this imaginary guy that you're thinking of that you won't want, he's not even going to pick you in the first place. He's going to look at you, and he's going to see that long look on your face, looking like the McDonald's Moon Man. And he's going to think long and hard about even putting you in holy matrimony or putting a ring on your finger and getting down on one knee to propose to you.
Your spouse should not openly dislike your personality. They should not openly be annoyed by you. Like, yes, am I annoyed by my husband sometimes? Sure. But 99% of the time, I look at that man like he is the most prized possession in the world.
Stop the cap.
And I 1,000% expect him to look at me the same way.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
If you ever catch my husband on camera looking at me the way some of these husbands look at their wives, divorce.
Remember, guys, she's talking about a simp because that's her only vantage and viewpoint because that's all she's ever dealt with. Her first choice of men, if he even says any of this stuff, just her being aroused and attracted by him, she's going to just sweep it right under the rug. But a guy she barely respects, a guy that she hardly wants to have sex with, definitely she's talking about that type of man. She's describing a simp.
Divorce immediately. Stop normalizing your husband openly hating you.
I think I'll pass.
Okay.
One of the biggest issues in modern day dating is that men want to be the girl, especially on a first date. They don't want to plan, they don't want to schedule, they just want to show up. And this is why I no longer accept invitations to go on hikes or get coffee or meet at a bar. Because all of those things take absolutely no effort. We are just two people showing up and looking pretty together. And I want to be the girl of the relationship. So that means I want a man who's capable of booking a reservation, getting a ticket, bringing sustenance, literally doing anything besides just showing up and looking pretty. Because that's my job. Who can relate to this?
You know, it's funny, like, this woman right here is so mid. Like, she literally has the standards and she wants all of this treatment, all this princess treatment, as if she's like, you know, a model in Vogue or Elle magazine. She has those standards, but she's just a run-of-the-mill chick that you'll see that's a 3 at a dive bar. It doesn't make any sense, bro. Female delusion it's out of this world. It's over 9,000. And it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, no wonder guys have completely changed the landscape of how dating is done now. Guys have, you know, they're done. It's either the guys at the top don't want to deal with these chicks. They'll slut them out, send them back to the street to the next guy, the next boss. And then they go down a level and they're like, he's boring. Those guys are done with you. And then the guys at the bottom of the barrel, those guys are now becoming skeptical. Friend zone niggas are becoming skeptical of being with women. And these women are like, what the hell's going on? Like, all my options are depleting. This is why. These chicks are wild, guys. But yeah, man, mid at best, you know, resembles a mid actress, but it's just like these women are cooked, totally cooked. Nothing that you're going to get. No chastity. You're not going to get a fresh woman. You're not going to get a woman that has a tainted mind about and perception about what her worth is and conflate it with a man's worth and all this shit, thinking that they're on equal playing field. No, men and women are not equal. Get your passport. That's the best advice I can give you guys. But anyway, man, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for actually watching. I know we're kind of tangled up in the algorithm right now. Keep sending your comments, and I appreciate everybody, all my originals that watch my content. I love you guys all. I got to get back into this content. You already know who I am. Bonnie Villains up and Mastodon's down. Let's get it. Let's go. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace. And get that passport, man. It ain't getting no better. 2030 is around the corner. Actually, it's already here. Yeah, they predicted 2030, but it's only going to get worse. But hey, we're going to be here broadcasting it the whole time. Peace, guys. I'm out.